Welcome back to the channel. Today we are exploring The Underground Railroad, an extraordinary novel by Colson Whitehead. This gripping the tale reimages one of the darkest periods of American history and presents a literal underground train as a means of escape for the enslaved. Let's break down the key themes, plot points, and why this book has left such an impact. The novel centers on Cora, a young woman enslaved on a brutal Georgia plantation. Cora is an outcast even among her fellow slaves, abandoned by her mother, who successfully escaped years earlier. Cora's journey begins when Caesar, another enslaved man, convinces her to escape with him using the fabled Underground Railroad. But in this version, the railroad is more than a metaphor. It's an actual subterranean network of trains and tunnels hidden beneath the ground, providing a literal pathway to freedom. Cora's escape leads her through several southern states, each representing a different facet of America's history with slavery and racism. In South Carolina, they find a seemingly progressive society with opportunities for freed slaves. But this facade hides inter-government eugenics programs aimed at sterilizing black citizens. North Carolina presents an even darker reality, where black people are systematically hunted by the state, leaving Cora constantly on the run, hiding from patrols and bounty hunters. One of the most intense elements of the novel is Ridgway, the relentless slave catcher determined to capture Cora and return her to the bondage. His obsession with cracking Cora represents the inescapable reach of white supremacy and a never-ending threat of violence that followed enslaved people even after they escaped. At its core, the Underground Railroad explored themes of freedom, resilience, and the price of survival. Whitehead's depiction of each state as a new version of America, a land of false promises and deadly threats, forces readers to confront the many ways slavery has shaped the nation's history. The literalization of railroad emphasizes the complexity and danger of the journey toward freedom, while the characters' constant movement echoes the ongoing struggle for liberation that continues today. Cora's journey is not just about physical escape, but also about survival, one of the body, mind, and spirit. Whitehead's masterful blending of historical realism and magical elements turned this book into both a profound reflection on the past and a timely meditation on modern-day issues of race and justice. That's a wrap up on The Underground Railway Road by Colson Whitehead. This Pulitzer Prize-winning novel is a must-read for anyone interested in the history, fiction, or the ongoing conversation about race in America. If you have enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like, subscribe for more interesting videos.